Can you feel it? That inexplicable chill that races up your spine when a story so eerie, so unsettling that it makes your blood run cold? Enthralling, isn't it? This peculiar sensation, this tingling fear that creeps up and wraps itself around you like some haunting specter. This is the essence of an excellent tale. A tale that disturbs your peace, stirs your imagination, and makes you question the fabric of your reality. Such tales, my friends, are not scarce, but rather they abound in every corner of our world, concealed within the folds of every civilization, every culture. They are the legends that have endured through the centuries, the stories passed down from generation to generation. Each one far more terrifying, more bone-chilling than the last, whispered in hushed tones around campfires and bedside tables, leaving an indelible mark on the listener's mind. Today, we embark on a journey, a thrilling exploration into the heart of darkness, the epicenter we sift through the sands of time, peel back the layers of myth and mystery, and uncover the most chilling, the most spine-tingling legends that the world has to offer. From obscure folktales to well-known myths, we bring you an assortment of frightful narratives from every corner of the globe. So brace yourselves, dear listeners, for today, we delve into the darkness and uncover the top 10 chilling legends from around the globe. At number 10, we have the Lady in White. This spectral figure, draped in flowing white robes, shrouded in the mystery of the night, is a common legend across numerous cultures around the world. The tale, as it is often told, universal emotions of love, loss, and desperation. The Lady in White's narrative is beautifully tragic, pulling at the very heartstrings of those who chance upon it. It usually begins with a woman, full of life and love, who is subjected to an untimely tragic death or suffers an unbearable loss. This woman, often of purity and innocence, is transformed into a spectral figure, forever bound to the realm of the living. Her ghostly form, enveloped in an ethereal glow, is said to wander through the stillness of the night. She frequents old castles, abandoned mansions, and desolate roads, seeking solace for her tormented soul. Some say they've seen her by the bank of the river, while others claim to have spotted her in the woods, her presence often seen as a sign of impending doom or a harbinger of death. This belief stems from the idea that her unresolved pain and sorrow prevent her from moving on, thus serving as a grim reminder of mortality. Each culture narrates the legend of the Lady in White in its unique way, adding their local flavor, but the essence remains the same. A woman lost in time, condemned to roam in her spectral form, forever mourning and serving as an omen of death. Coming in at number 9 is the Headless Horseman. This spectral figure, a staple in horror and folklore, has roots deeply embedded in European folklore. The story of this eerie, headless apparition has traversed through time and across continents, captivating the imaginations of many with its ominous presence. But the tale truly reached its pinnacle of fame with the publication of Washington Irving's The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. In Irving's renowned tale, he paints a chilling picture of this specter. The Headless Horseman, a vision of terror, is often portrayed as riding a menacing, jet-black horse through the quiet, eerie streets of Sleepy Hollow. His most distinctive feature, or lack thereof, is his head. Strikingly, it's not placed upon his shoulders where it should be, but instead it is carried by him, a grim reminder of the brutality of nightmarish figure, according to the tale, is said to be the ghost of a Hessian soldier. His mortal life was tragically cut short during the heat of battle when he lost his head to a cannonball. The loss of his head in such a gruesome manner doomed him to roam the earth as the notorious Headless Horseman. His gruesome appearance and chilling actions serve as a testament to the violent circumstances that brought about his spectral existence. The Headless Horseman, a tale steeped in horror and mystery, continues to haunt our collective consciousness. This terrifying specter, often depicted riding a black horse and carrying his severed head, is said to be the ghost of a soldier who lost his head in battle. At number 8, we find ourselves in Japan with the Kuchisake Onna, or the slit-mouthed woman. This eerie, bone-chilling figure is not your average bedtime story, but an embodiment of sheer terror that traces its origin to Japan's rich folklore and urban legends. She's not a random specter that you may come across in haunted houses or abandoned buildings. Instead, she's a distinctive figure that specifically haunts the streets and quiet alleys of Japan. Seemingly harmless at first glance, this character is often depicted as a woman wearing a surgical mask, a common sight in Japan. However, there's a malevolent twist to her story. Beneath her mask, she is rumored to hide a grotesque secret, a mouth that is brutally split from ear to ear, a horrifying modification that makes her anything but ordinary. Her modus operandi is simple yet terrifying. She approaches unsuspecting victims in a seemingly innocent interaction. She will ask a seemingly harmless question, "Do you think I'm beautiful?" But make no mistake, there's no right answer to this deceivingly simple. Regardless of whether you respond with a yes or a no, the aftermath is equally horrifying, for the Kuchisake Onna punishes both affirmations and rejections with unspeakable terror. The consequences of either answer are equally horrifying. At 7, the legend of Bloody Mary. This eerie tale, as ancient as time itself, has held a firm grip on our collective consciousness, chilling the hearts of those brave enough to utter her name. It's a legend that has surpassed the era of ghost stories and found an enduring home in the whispered gossip of modern sleepovers. It is a haunting narrative that has been whispered from one youthful ear to another, as each generation of children huddles together in dimly lit rooms, fueled by an intoxicating blend of fear and excitement. The tale is a simple one. It speaks of a ghostly apparition, a spectral woman known only as Bloody Mary. She's said to emerge from the depths of the mirror's silver surface when her name in a peculiar ritual is chanted exactly 3 times. This simple act, the repeating of a name, becomes a horrifying summoning that breaches the boundaries of our reality. Each recounting of the tale, each whispered retelling, carries a different story of what happens once she is summoned. Some say she is a vengeful spirit seeking justice, others a tormented soul seeking release. And there are those who claim she is pure evil personified. Some versions of the story suggest she offers prophecies, while others describe terrifying punishments for those who dared to summon her. Yet, despite the variations, all agree that once she is called upon, she does not easily return to the void from which she came. The tale tells of a ghostly woman who appears in a mirror when her name is chanted 3 times, with various stories of what she does once summoned. Counting down to number 6, we have La Llorona, or the Weeping Woman. This captivating tale is steeped in the rich folklore of Latin America, a region known for its vibrant culture and mesmerizing tales. The story of La Llorona is a chilling legend that has been passed down through generations, striking fear in the hearts of those who hear it. At the center of eerie tale is a woman whose life was irrevocably marked by a moment of uncontrollable anger and despair. The narrative tells us that in a fit of rage, a blinding, uncontainable anger, this woman committed an unthinkable act. She drowned her own children, her flesh and blood, in the cold, unforgiving waters of a nearby river. The aftermath of her drastic deed is shrouded in a veil of sorrow and regret. Despair grips her as she realizes the magnitude of her actions. Her sorrow consumes her, rendering her a restless spirit, trapped between the realms of the living and the dead. Now she spends her afterlife in an eternal search for her lost children. Her haunting presence is felt near water bodies, rivers and lakes where she hopes to find her children. Her cries, filled with sorrow and longing, echo in the stillness of the night. These cries are not merely haunting, they also bring an ominous promise. Mysterious misfortunes and dire consequences often befall those who dare to listen to her mournful cries. This is the legend of La Llorona, a poignant reminder of the far-reaching consequences of our actions and decisions. At number 5, we have the Flying Dutchman, a maritime legend that has been spun around the flickering lights of campfires and passed down generations. As old as time itself, this tale is one of a spectral ship, forever destined to traverse the boundless expanses of the world's oceans. This isn't your run-of-the-mill seafaring story. This is a chilling tale steeped in mystery and fear. The story revolves around a ghost ship, an ethereal vessel that is said to be cursed, doomed to remain at sea for all eternity. This phantom ship is not merely destined to sail the 7 seas time and again, but to remain forever trapped within the turbulent waves and the salt-laden winds, never to find the welcoming embrace of a shore. The ship, known as the Flying Dutchman, is not merely a ship. It's a symbol, a portent of the macabre, the unknown, the unending, and the doomed. The sight of this ship shimmering on the distant horizon, nearly invisible against the backdrop of the roaring sea and the storm-ridden sky, instills a sense of dread in the hearts of the bravest sailors. The very mention of its name evokes eerie whispers among seasoned sea veterans and novice sailors alike. The Flying Dutchman is said to strike fear into the hearts of those who dare to sail the open seas. Sightings of this spectral vessel, appearing and disappearing like a ghostly apparition amidst the ocean waves, have been reported since time immemorial. It is said that the sight of the Flying Dutchman serves as a warning, a signal of impending doom. It is not merely a sighting, but a prophecy of catastrophe, a harbinger of despair. The sight of this ship is said to be a portent of doom. In the fourth position, we encounter an enigmatic entity known as the Jersey Devil, a creature of immeasurable intrigue and mystery. This being has long been a topic of heated discussions and endless debates among researchers and enthusiasts alike. It's not just another creature, but a representation of the blend between the natural and supernatural realm. Often, it is said to inhabit the dense, mysterious pine barrens of New Jersey, a location known for its vast wilderness and eerie silence. The Pine Barrens, a place where civilization seems to take a step back, allowing nature to unfurl its raw beauty and enigma. In this uncharted terrain, the Jersey Devil has found its infamous abode, an environment that complements the strange and terrifying persona of the creature. Over time, the Jersey Devil has been described in various ways, each description more horrifying than the last. The most common depiction, however, is that of a flying biped with hooves. Imagine the sight: a creature that walks on two legs, much like a human, but also possesses the capability to fly, bringing an eerie balance of human-like mobility and avian freedom. Yet it's not just the bipedal nature of the creature that catches your eye, it's the hooves. The hooves, a characteristic feature of certain mammals, adding another layer of complexity to this already intriguing enigma. But that's not all. There are many more variations to this description, each bringing its own unique impression of terror and disbelief. Some narrations have mentioned wings like a bat, others a head like a horse, and some even describe it as a serpentine creature. In the realm of cryptozoology, the Jersey Devil is a fascinating paradox, a creature of intrigue, fear, and awe-inspiring mystery. A creature that continues to capture the imagination of researchers, enthusiasts, and anyone who dares to delve into the unknown. It is a creature that is as diverse in its variations as it is in its ability to invoke dread and wonder. However, no matter how varied the descriptions might be, one fact remains unchanged. This creature, said to inhabit the Pine Barrens of New Jersey, is often described as a flying biped with hooves, but there are many variations. At 3, we encounter El Chupacabra. This haunting creature, a stuff of nightmares and mystery, has its roots deeply embedded in the rich folklore of Puerto Rico. As far as legend goes, El Chupacabra is regarded with an eerie sense of dread and fascination. This spectral entity has long been the focus of countless tales and narratives, most of them steeped in terrifying imagery and chilling accounts. Tales of its exploits, as the relentless predator of livestock, have been passed down through generations, instilling a sense of morbid curiosity and fear. This creature is said to be the bane of livestock, creeping under the veil of night to drain the blood of unsuspecting animals. Its very name, El Chupacabra, translates to the goat sucker, a testimony to its notorious reputation as a bloodsucker. In the heartland of Puerto Rico, where it's believed to originate, the chupacabra is seen as a menacing creature of the dark. However, its infamy is not restricted to Puerto Rico alone. Sightings of this enigma have been reported across the length and breadth of the Americas, from the dense forests of the north to the sun-baked deserts of the south. The legend of El Chupacabra continues to grow, fueling debates among scholars and intriguing folklorists alike. Its influence is now so widespread that it has permeated popular culture and even influenced various forms of media. The chupacabra has transcended from mere folklore to a cultural phenomenon. Such is the captivating power of this creature that its tale continues to enthrall and terrify in equal measure. With sightings reported all across the Americas, the legend of El Chupacabra lives on. Taking the silver medal on our list is the Mothman. This fascinatingly eerie yet captivatingly mysterious legend is deeply rooted in the history of West Virginia. This isn't just any ordinary tale. It's one steeped in mystery and shrouded in a veil of fear and awe. Amidst the backdrop of the Appalachian Mountains, many residents of this area have recounted sightings of an unusual, large, winged creature that seems to have stepped straight out of the pages of a horror novel. This extraordinary creature is renowned for its scintillating, fiery, glowing red eyes that seemingly pierce the dark of night, creating an ambiance of dread and unease. The creature is said to be endowed with an imposing wingspan that is nothing short of spine-chilling, making hearts race at the mere thought of an encounter with it. Traditional folklore paints a picture of a bird-like creature instilling fear and awe amongst locals. These sightings were not random or isolated incidents. Instead, they were disturbingly followed by a tragic disaster that indelibly marked the state's history, the infamous collapse of the Silver Bridge in 1967. This chilling instance gave rise to speculation and theories linking the Mothman's presence with the tragic incident, making the legend even more ominous and intriguing. The correlation between these unusual sightings and the catastrophic event has left many with questions and a sense of unease that lingers to this day. And finally, at number 1, we have the Loch Ness Monster. This legendary aquatic creature, most often visualized as a type of large dinosaur, Nessie, as she's warmly recognized, is widely believed to reside in the profound and murky waters of Loch Ness, an expansive and enigmatic body of water located in the Scottish. This lake, one of the largest and deepest in Britain, is said to be the home of this elusive creature. The first supposed sighting of Nessie dates back to 565 AD by Saint Columba, thus beginning centuries of fascination and speculation. Throughout the years, countless brave explorers have launched numerous expeditions, plunging into the dark abyss of Loch Ness, braving the chilling currents and the frightening silence, equipped with the most advanced technology in the hopes of capturing undeniable proof of Nessie's existence. Yet, despite the countless hours spent and the wealth of resources poured into these missions, the existence of Nessie remains a topic of heated debate among scientists and monster enthusiasts alike. The authenticity of photographs and sonar readings alleged to show the creature are constantly questioned and debunked, further fueling the mystery. Despite numerous expeditions to find her, the truth of Nessie remains shrouded in mystery. And there you have it, 10 legends that have sent shivers down the spines of countless individuals throughout the ages. These tales, each unique and unnerving in their own way, have permeated the fabric of our collective consciousness, inspiring a mixture of dread and fascination. Each legend, with its own distinct elements of mystery and fear, has managed to captivate audiences far and wide. These tales, rich in detail and steeped in the unknown, serve as chilling reminders of the inexplicable nature of our. They remind us of the myriad mysteries that exist beyond the realm of our understanding, the countless enigmas that inhabit the shadows. Each story, shrouded in an air of uncertainty, has a way of making our hearts race and our palms sweat, a testament to the power of a well-told tale. They urge us to question, to probe into the uncharted territories of the unexplained, and to keep our minds open to the endless possibilities that the world presents. They make us realize that the world is full of things explained, things that defy our understanding and challenge our perceptions. These tales, they serve as stark reminders of the unknown, constantly keeping us on our toes, ever reminding us of the world's many mysteries. Until we meet again, keep your lights on and your curiosity piqued.